seriously, it has not been a pleasant experience, because sometimes when you think about it, you just want to give up. Like, maybe I should just end everything and just leave the school for them, because it's too much, and it has really not been easy. Because even if you are trying to concentrate, you are trying to read, and if that should cross one's mind, all the energy will just drain, and it has not been easy.
Long ago, 2017, when the dressing was tagged immoral and lousy, a billboard was erected at the school gates, sometimes 2017. So the MSSN reacted to it, and the school management uh, did their what is correct, which is to remove the billboard. However, recently, in 25th of November 2021, a lady tried to enter the school campus by Niqab, and the security officer told us then told her that she will not be allowed to enter. However, the security officer was telling us that anybody that wants to enter any institution, not even only FUNAAB, so must not go in with their Niqab.
Today is Saturday, 27th of November 2021, and this is FUNAAB gate, main entrance, and having this billboard that reads FUNAAB detests lousy, immoral dressing. The way you dress is the way you are addressed. Having a sister that is wearing a face veil as one of the pictures posted.
My encounter was that I came into the class with my niqab. It's not the first lecturer taking the course, but that was the beginning of the session with the course. So he told me that he called me to the front and said, according to the school rules and regulations, you cannot stay in this gathering like this. So you have two options, either to unveil or leave the class. And I left the class. So I went the following week with my niqab and nose cover. So he said I should pull down the nose cover again. And I said, no, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do that. So he said, then we have to stick to what we said last week, which was either to unveil or leave the class. So I left the class that same day. But with the intervention of Allah and my HOD, I came back to the class, but not with my niqab, it's with my nose cover.
For the end of last semester, I had used my niqab to enter one of the university's transportation system, MANCOT, to the gate, not even into the school compound, but the drivers refused, claiming that the university has given them the order not to allow anybody dressing in my mode to use any of the university facility, even outside the campus, at the basis of the transportation where I wanted to board. So my other company, when we should move together, they tried to question them, how do they mean by that, but they just refused. So we left the scene ever since then.
Encounter with the CS school, it stopped me and was like, how am I going to like this inside the school? So I was like, the school doesn't have a rest code, like it doesn't have us to use, not to use our makeup. So he asked me to bring out my ID card that he wanted to see, but almost all my friends that day, all of them stopped, so they had to beg him. And unfortunately for me, I didn't bring my ID card to school that day, so it was unable to see it. I was like, why we see my ID card? I'm also a student of FUNAAB. I paid school fees, so I don't think they had any reason to seize my ID card because I'm living here. So you just have to leave. But next time you see me inside school, it's getting me that I was going to call the police to carry me.
I had a test, CHM 4 to 5 to be precise, and I went there with my niqab. And the lecturer in charge said he can't allow us into the test or with our niqabs. We should, like, he needs to identify us, like he needs to be able to see us before we can write the test. We tried to let him know we can actually open up the niqab because we had our nose mask underneath for him to identify us, but he said no, like he was adamant. He wasn't even ready to listen to us actually. So we missed the test. A male lecturer, yes. We missed the test. We were not able to write it.
It is something that calls for attention, and we call upon the school management to stop this barbaric act of bigotry. We call upon the school management to resolve this matter once and for all.
And what I can beseech from the university is that they should please look into this matter and give us our rights of practicing our religion without fear. If it's truly about the facial identification, then we are ready to identify ourselves for female personnel, because it's not possible for exam to hold or even in the campus for us not to have female personnel or female security officers that can actually identify us. And I'm also appealing to the government to come to our aid. This is a university built upon the tax of our parents, all the government workers, be it Muslims or Christians. So we should be able to practice our religion. Our niqab, our dressing shouldn't be a barrier to our educational career.
I hope that the school management will listen and try to welcome the reason why we are to be left alone with our niqab without any kind of stigmatization or less.